right, welcome back everyone. We have been away and hard at work at our brand new stylized 3D asset pack, the City Buildings Pack. We just released it. It's on sale this week only. There's single user licenses and studio licenses available. It's 45 total brand new models. We have all of these amazing buildings and then a bunch of different objects that you can replace on those buildings or just use however you see fit. Sometimes these details are the hardest things to create, so we wanted to provide those to you guys. So let's go ahead and dive in and take a deeper look at what is inside of this pack and how we can use them. All right, so I'm in Cinema 4D. I have loaded my lib4d file into my content browser. So when I go there, I have this beautiful object browser where you can see all of the models in the same format you see on the website, and you can easily pull them in. Quick note, since I'm in R21 still, this is a little different than R25 and later works. So we will be releasing a video on how to transfer lib4d files into the new browser system that R25 has in the coming days. But for now, let's take a look at this. So as you can see, the City Buildings pack is loaded in, as well as all of my other Happy Toolbox packs. Again, a lot of these go really great together, but you can see I have all these awesome buildings. There's New York walk-ups, there's skyscrapers, there's factories, there's a library, etc. And what's really sweet about these is if I have this object browser, I can just double click on one or drag it in. So let's say I grab storefront, boom, put it in. We have these purposely scaled up a little bit so they kind of match the size of our other packs. So if you go into one of our other packs like City Pack, you know, if I bring a dumpster in, pull that out, it's going to roughly equate to the size that it should be comparatively to these city items, which is super handy. But going back to our City Buildings pack, let's say I have this building, I'm really liking how it works, but you know, it's lacking a little something. I want to put what the name of this store is on the front of it. So if I scroll down, there's all of these new signs we have here. So we have, you know, a rectangle sign, circle signs, we have this big light up sign and a multi-panel sign. So maybe I'm just going to play it safe and grab this rectangle sign, double click that. It's automatically in my scene. And now I can just pull it out and place it. Now I have a new sign in my scene. Then let's say I don't really want this billboard on top of here. We have everything labeled as best we possibly can. So you'll see billboard is right at the top. I'm just going to turn that off for now. Now I have a blank canvas for the rooftop. And let's grab a satellite, double click it, pull it in. Got a nice satellite over here. And then maybe some solar panels. Grab the solar panels, pop those in. It, and boom, there we go. We already have a different style building, has a different front on it, etc. And it looks really good. Maybe I also want to throw a little circular sign in here. So this is kind of a smaller little sign. Kind of how shops have this, you know, on the corner sometime. Maybe this is a different shop than that one. So again, just a lot of awesome stuff you can do here and play with these models. And then, like I said before, since these stylistically match our other packs, you know, if I go over to City Pack, maybe I want to make a quick sidewalk. So I'm going to make a cube really quick. Actually, more of this shape. Put a cloner object on it. Okay, so there we go. We have kind of a rough sidewalk going on. And I go back to my content browser and I can grab, you know, something like newspaper boxes, pull those in, set those across the street. Couple bollards. And maybe this light post. That over here on the corner. Maybe I'll switch this out for a fire hydrant. Yeah, fire hydrants are cool. So there you go. You have a really intricate, cool looking scene with, you know, out having to do that much in terms of modeling, which that's what we always try to create with our packs. We always try to allow our users to be as creative as possible and focus on, that character they love or that rigging or animation they love to do versus just solely having to track down models, especially models that go together. Again, if I go to my Everyday People pack, grab this traveling man, scale him up a little bit. These are purposely smaller because they're supposed to be more like miniature train people. So we have them scaled down to a certain size, but they still work. Scale this up. Got my traveling man walking by a storefront. Boom. Pretty easy. And then jumping over to a new scene here where I have some lighting. I brought in the entry awning model. And I just wanted to show you, we try and pay really close attention to detail in all of our stylized models. So all of these edges are really nice and rounded, from the foot of these things to the edging on this cloth. And then you can also even see, even though we don't have any bump map of any type on here, we've actually modeled in the subtle nature of the ribs inside of this object. And, you can actually go under. There's actually the ribbing underneath here as well. So we just try and go above and beyond and really make something that we like to use ourselves. And also, our objects are all fully UV mapped. So, if I go into my grayscale gorilla materials I have here, maybe go into fabrics, maybe grab this wheaten stripe, this black cloth, and then maybe some metal for the poles, maybe like a bronze corroded. Go over to my object. Again, everything's labeled pretty nicely. I can go over to covering, put a cloth texture on that, put my black cloth on all of the edges, and then my metal on all of these poles. And boom, we have a really nice render with really nice materials that goes seamlessly on it, especially if you have nice material packs like Grayscale Gorilla puts out. But you notice how much more these materials pop when your geometry is modeled correctly. And this is just something that's really hard to throw together when you're in a time crunch, all of these rounded edges and things. All right, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to show you a quick glimpse of the City Buildings pack that you can pick up on thehappytoolbox.com. I hope this is useful to all of you. Maybe it relieves a little stress on that current January freelance project. I know we're all a little slow after the holidays. Let us know what you think of this pack in the comments section below. And we'd love to see what you're creating with any of our model packs. Tag us at The Happy Toolbox on Instagram, and I will see you next time. All right.